right before I started this content creator, I think she had like 300k views or something like that, or likes. She said, "I'm not taking myself off the top shelf just because you can't reach it." I could vibe to that. I could definitely vibe to that. I think everybody needs to feel that way. I know I do. I do indeed. Ain't nobody gonna put you on a pedestal, baby. You gotta learn how to put yourself on your pedestal with self-love. Self-love, baby. You gotta learn to love yourself. Own everything about yourself. Your flaws, your mistakes, your wounds, your scars, your betrayals, your gaslighting, when people gaslight you, manipulation, mind games, hidden agendas, like all those things. Like, yeah, that's a part of this world. It's a part of this whole world. It's sad, but it's very much a part of this world. Hidden agendas. And I pick up on it, and it's crazy. It's really crazy. You know, the things that I do pick up on, the things that I do know. I don't know where it comes from other than my higher self. And my higher self is connected with God and the divine. And so he just be, boop, putting stuff inside my head. 1, 2, 3 as I say that. It's crazy. That's why I gotta lock my door. I forget sometimes. They just walk in or yell. Everything's a distraction. And an illusion and a tactic. I got a lot of people feeling fluffered. They're a little bit scared. You should be. You should be scared. You know what seed you sow, right? You know what you did with your soul. So, if you're scared of something, you need to ask why. Why are you so scared? Why are you so ruffled? Why? Because it ain't nothing I did. There's no reason why you should be scared based off who I am and how I'm living. What about me makes you scared? That's what you need to ask yourself. But for some reason, I got a lot of people scared. Well, I guess you need to ask yourself why. Why might you be scared? Why might you be fluffered? What did you do to make yourself scared at this point in the venture today? What's today's day? September 2nd at 5:49 p.m. Central Time Zone. Put this one in your group chat. Yeah, come after people's kids, they're minors. Yeah, I'd be scared too. I surely would. 100%. You dang barked up the wrong tree with this one. You did. But why do you think God allowed you to think you could pull a fast one on me? Why? Why do you think he did? Well, I'll tell you. Because he knew your heart. He knew your soul. He knew the seeds that you had been sowing up until the point you decided to come after me. And he knew exactly how this whole thing was going to play out and how it's playing out right now. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of anything. I look myself in the mirror. I have a good time with myself. I ain't got nothing to be scared of. Nothing. I'm not paranoid. I'm not scared. Nothing. I'm living my best life to the best of my abilities. You know, it came to me. Oh, my curling iron came up. It was in the back of my closet where I definitely didn't put it. But that's what they do sometimes. They'll move my stuff around. It sucks. To make me think I'm crazy. They be doing all kinds of tactics like that. I recognize it now. I don't feed into the crap. You can sit here and label and try to say all this stuff. That's fine. Probably why you're scared. People that do stuff like that, I would be scared too. That's a really peculiar life to live. To take people's stuff and hide it from them. And then make it seem like you have no idea. That's weird. This is peculiar behavior. Faith equals divine timing. That's the way I see it. Like, I carry so much faith in divine timing, meaning the divine timing, divine being God, source, the most high. Every move I make, every breath I take, every forward movement I make in my day-to-day, every minute of the day is by faith. I'm moving in divine timing. I'm where I'm at because I'm supposed to be there. I'm working where I'm at because I'm supposed to be there, right? When it comes to the mechanics of social media platforms, there's so much blanket on me When it comes to censorship, me making any type of money on any of my platforms, any of them. Like 90% of my views get 1 or 2 views. 90% of my videos get 1 or 2 views, if that. Half the time it shows zeros, when you and I both know it's not 0. But do you see what I'm saying? Because you can make money off viewership and stuff like that. Not to mention, when I start to get a little bit of a following, they ban my accounts for entertainment purposes only, yet of course. And so I do what I have to do. Like I've made multiple videos when it comes to like the spiritual community and this and that. Like, I don't have a problem working 9 to 5s. I enjoy working 9 to 5s. I know I have a big calling, and God will see me there when I'm walking in my calling right now, quite frankly. I know that without a doubt. Even particularly at the company I see now and where I'm at now. Oh my gosh, I was on point with all the angel numbers today. I clocked 1111, 1234, 1234, 333. All 3 today at work. My coworker was like, dang. I was like, I know, I'm on it with alignment, baby. But, you know, I picked up on some things today. And I'm not saying my intuition and my discernment is always right, because it's dang near not, right? But I flow with my thoughts, you know, I flow with my feelings, and I flow with my gut. And it's usually pretty spot on, you know? And it's unfortunate that we live in a world where there's just so much wheeling and dealing, you know? Everybody just is so obsessed with making an abundant amount of money and creating a name of themselves based off the abundant amount of money they have, right? And no matter what industry you're in, it's just so crazy what I pick up on just the unethical things that they do to buck the system. Right? And it's just, I get it. It's the ways of the world. When we live in a world where you have people in very high positions, the elites, XYZs, the government, bucking the system, manipulating numbers, and being corrupt, why in the world wouldn't we have a business world, a business industry, doing the exact same thing? When those in power that are supposed to set the example are doing wrong, well, why aren't the businesses going to do that? When I say businesses, I mean corporate America, smaller businesses, bigger businesses, like every industry out there. They're going to do the same thing because from the top they're doing it. So they're like, if you can't beat them, join them. And so that's the trickling effect that we have, you know, and it sucks. It sucks to see. It really does, because I'm just like, golly, man. Is anybody can ever stand up to just not chasing the bag and not chasing the money and truly stand on integrity, you know, and ethics and morals and values, you know? Money only gets you so far. It really does. I know it makes the world turn, but if you put it in your world as if it makes your world turn, you're always going to come up short, is the way I see it. You know, again, I know I'm a different breed, but for me, hope, faith in myself, and hope, because I have hope and faith in myself and in God and the divine timing that God's pushing through me, I then in return pour that out as best I can with humanity. You know, I made a comment to my coworker today. Like, my biggest hurdle right now that I'm working through is trusting people. I have a very hard time trusting people based off everything that I've walked through. And again, like I told him, I don't think the whole world's out to get me. I dang sure know the whole world's not out to get me. I just had my own air show outside in my backyard. There was like 4 or 5 jets that nearly flew over my house. Like, I 100% know the world's not out to get me. I know I got people standing up for me. I know I got people walking with me. I know I got people rooting for me. I know I do. But when it comes to my little reality, that is my physical connection, like you come into physical contact with me, it is hard. It is hard to not think that they're all being untrustworthy, because they are in different ways. And I know that. And so it's difficult. It's difficult for me. That's my biggest hurdle. That's why I talk to God so much about it, because it is hard. Because I do just want to see the best in people. But at the end of the day, people, even though I want to see the best in people, it doesn't mean they're being their best. Amanda Schooler said,